nothing better than playing your first home game, being back in the brick house here. I know it just gets the guys really excited. There's nothing like it. This place is terrific. So whether rain or shine, great to have the first home game under our belt.
What did you improve on in Game 2 from Game 1?
I think we improved on a lot of things. I give Robert Morris credit. I know the score got a little lopsided there, but those guys really continued to battle. So we had to continue to. There was no relax. We had to continue to just do all the things that we game planned for. So a credit to those guys, and certainly best of luck the rest of the season. For those guys. Today, I think the defense, really gave the offense a lot of confidence. To be honest. It took us a little bit to break the seal. Their goalie did a really nice job, and so 3-0 at the end of one, I think. But we just knew our defense was communicating and in the right positions and making plays. So they just kept getting us the ball back, and eventually we were able to go on a run there and build up a bigger cushion. I think we improved on a lot of things. Exactly what, I think we'll find out. But I think the guys were unselfish. I think they did a lot of what we had planned to do versus a week ago where we were kind of making some things up in the moment. So I think it's a good lesson into what's going to allow us to be successful each and every weekend.
And it is Game 2, and you do have some new parts, and it gives you a chance to mix and match and see who plays well with who and who does what well and what play, right?
Yeah, and we did that a lot, and we're going to continue to do that. We've got guys who can play, above the goal and below the goal offensively. I think we're rotating 5 attackmen in there, during a good chunk of the game because there's players good enough to play. So it's the hardest job I have to do right now is find ways to play all those guys, who are honestly deserving of minutes. So, we're still tinkering with combinations and stuff like that. We probably will be for a good chunk of the season. But a credit to the guys for, being unselfish enough to let themselves be moved around and, to be willing to do some things that maybe are a little foreign to them or new to them. So it's credit to those guys. Yeah.
Okay, you open with Maryland. Next week is Virginia. Big rivalry. Just your thoughts on the Wahoo?
Yeah, it's obviously a great lacrosse team. And they're the standard for a lot of things out there. It's going to be a tough day, no doubt about it. They got great players. They're really well coached. It's at their place. So, I know I heard some of the guys earlier talking to you. We're just really focused right now on Monday's practice. We're going to take this thing one day at a time. We're excited for the opportunity. As we always, would be. So, they're a great team, and that's why we play these teams early, is so we can find out, where we are, some of the things that we need to work on and so on and so forth. So, in-state, competition is great. And, we're just excited for Monday's practice right now.
It's good afternoon. We got after them pretty early. Defense played great. Zach played awesome for the 3 quarters he was in there, and Hunter and Mitch and the rotation of the defense played great. They really let the offense kind of figure it out after not a slow start, but kind of sloppy with the rain and just getting a couple new guys out there. The rotation looked a little different today than it did against Maryland, and just kind of let us figure it out, and then we got going.
Last time against Robert Morris, you had 6 goals. If you could play them every week, you could. How come so much production against these guys?
I don't know. Not too much to say. I think I just have been lucky to play pretty well against them both times, and things have kind of gone my way, and just timing and luck. You got to get a little lucky every once in a while.
There's an old football saying that a team improves the most from Game 1 to Game 2. Apply that to lacrosse and what the Spiders improved on today.
Yeah, I think we shot a little better than we did against Maryland. I know some guys wanted some of their shots back that they took against he's a great goalie out of the Maryland, but I think they wanted him back. And I think yesterday a couple of the guys were into dunking their sticks in water, and they were trying to get used to the rain and the wet on their sticks. And I think some guys shot a lot better because they were pretty prepared and ready to go today.
Against game like this, I would think you get to try a lot of different things, mix and match. It's still only game 2. You guys are still looking for the right puzzle, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think Coach Amati will still look this week and see what guys played well in what spots. And I know I got pretty comfortable playing with certain guys. Like, I love when Lucas Littlejohn's out there. I think he brings a lot to the table off ball and working inside. And I think we're finding the right pieces, and it's coming together each week.
Okay, you had a game against Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Next week you go to UVA. Tell
Yep.
me about playing the Cavaliers up there.
I think we just got to keep building. Just keep building. I think practice was good last week, and I think we got to keep getting better and figuring out these parts. And those teams are all pretty similar, and I think you got to learn some things against Maryland, and I think we got to go in there with the confidence and energy and the passion and swagger and ready to beat those guys.
I think we all played great. I think defensively, holding them to 2 goals is always fantastic. I think that'll give us a lot of confidence going into next week. And then offensively, I think we put the ball in the back of the net. We limited turnovers, cleared the ball pretty well. I think it was just overall a good day.
What did you learn about the team today, and how did you improve from game 1 to game 2?
Yeah, I'd say for us, we're a team. I think when we practice well, we play well. I thought this week of practice we got after it, got up and down a lot, and we all kind of banded together, played together. We wanted to make up for last week, and I think we did that.
Secretly, you wanted a shutout today, didn't you?
Yeah, that one hurt me a little bit, but it's all good.
Okay. Played Maryland to open. Now you get Virginia. Robert Morris was the meat in the sandwich. Just talk about going to play the Wahoos next week.
Yeah, it's just like any other game. We're going to prepare the same way as we would any other team. For us, like I said, that confidence from practice, we just got to have a good week of practice, put our heads down, and be willing to work. Obviously, they're a very talented team, but I think we got the guys. To go out and beat them this year. So.